So Stranger Things has some pretty cool bass. It's a movie, so it typically goes lower. So this is part 2, introing what I'm going to be covering as far as how KEF are setting up the pt2. You notice that in every single video, I've always held those coins on their edge, and they've never moved. These have radiators on both sides.
Dude! You did it! You wanna fight!
This is a dome.
What are you doing?
Behind it
Getting us our
is
ticket out of
also
here.
another
He wants to
dome.
walk all the
It's
way
a dual
back.
diaphragm
We can hang out
dome.
for a little bit, relax, have a picnic maybe.
This is also a dual diaphragm dome.
Well, this plan is way better.
This is a tuned radiator. So that leads us into what pt2 really is and why
There's something up there.
the rear of the dual diaphragm dome would suddenly be so important now. So you're all the rumble on the bass? Wobbly stance. You're facing the direction of the stand that's, if I were tapping my finger, it would fall over. Another aspect of what makes pt2 not really what it seems to be is that there's a lot more about where it's going than where it is now. The 12th generation Uniq is distinct not because it has pt2, but there's another quality to all 12th generation Uniqs that you could actually see if you were to do this.
I was just going to visit my grandma again, and this is my family.
Do you see how
Extended. I don't care who they are.
the
You know
light
the rules. 2 visitors
is
at a
actually going
time.
through?
Yeah.
2! Girl, this child done lost her mind. She'd brought a whole zoo in here.
There's actually a whole gap. See how I can shine through any of the slits, and there's actually a whole entire gap there.
You know,
And this gap there is
those
actually a
things that I
problem.
said
It's
yesterday,
never a problem that like you'll hear people complain
can't
about how
mean them.
these things,
I
basically
don't
all
mean to
KEF
like those
speakers,
assholes
12th generation
at all.
prior, it sounds shouty
I-
at higher levels
just
because air actually leaks from
Just
this
still don't
gap.
get. I mean,
There's
I was
actually
just
nothing
completely,
in
utterly
this gap.
mortifying.
It's just an air gap.
wrong.
The 12th generation added a
Don't let that go to
seal.
your head.
I won't. I just look forward to you never doubting me again.
I'm trying to get the whole entire thing to glow really bright. It's a laser, and I'm trying to get it in right into the seal. Or not the seal, but sorry,
Come
the
on, you
gap.
piece of shit!
While looking through the camera. Actually, I'll rest my finger right here. And then move the, yeah, I actually have to gotta move the camera. Right there.
Thanks.
See it? That's actually shining right through into the back of the
I think that was
tweeter.
it. That was what? The olive branch.
Right, see it?
The what?
That is actually a problem. And so the 12th generation
God.
Uniqs all
You're
solved that
hopeless.
problem by adding a sealed,
Okay.
it's called the sealed suspension technology, which actually dates back to these guys.
Talk to
But
her.
it's otherwise called
Alright.
the tweeter gap damper, which is also what the Blade inherited. And it snuck its way into the LSX without being documented. You can only find it in the exploded view of the driver. And it's why the LSX happens to sound, you know, really smooth, and it had all sorts of, you know, people raving about how it outperformed its size and it was sounding holographic, it was really smooth and stuff like that. And since the gasket was never actually part of the feature set. It was never part of the specifications.
Where is she?
It was presumed that it must have been the DSP.
I don't know.
Are you
But
sure this is the right room?
just as much as everyone is actually raving
She's gone
about
home.
Metatech, what do you think makes a bigger difference?
We were hoping you might come back.
The solving of a gigantic gap
What is that?
between the
Have you
midwoofer
done-
and the
it's not
tweeter,
true.
when the
He's making you do
tweeter,
this.
expansion waveguide, and the woofer are all interdependent, or the back wave of the tweeter. So yeah, so that's gonna be a preview of what part 2 is gonna be about, and I'm gonna try to be fair and not, be rude to KEF. I'm just trying to be objective about this here.
good.
This is what it looks like with a sealed
That's 3 in a row now.
Hey.
gasket.
Hi.
See how
Does
as
your
I'm shining the light
species
around,
like M&Ms?
it never actually illuminates the entire ring. You can actually see the gasket.
I like the new look, by the way. It's cool.
See the gasket?
Thanks.
As I'm going up and down, you can literally see me follow the gasket around. So the whole entire thing is actually waterproof, really. I can actually spray the entire thing down with a hose from the front, and no water will go past it because there's actually no air gap.
Hello? Hello?
So yeah, but just for fun, we're gonna do another switch. So this is between the LSX, I'm sorry, the LS50s and the 2001 SE Primes or the Pickle 4K3s.
Hi there.
Good for you, Nancy Drew.
So regardless of all the bass action you've heard, and just in case anyone thinks I'm cheating,
You bitch.
thanks.